Hi, this is John Stanier from Battles, and you are listening to 89 FM, the Radio Rock.
Fala galera, beleza? Eu sou o Wendell Correia e hoje eu tô aqui pra falar sobre a entrevista que a 89 fez com John Stanier, baterista da banda Battles, atração do Balaclava Fest, domingo, dia 13 de outubro, lá na Áudio. Quem fez a entrevista foi a Mariana Paulino, que trabalha aqui no 89 também, ela fez por telefone. O John tava lá em Lima, no Peru, né? E separou esse tempinho aí pra conversar com a gente. Ele falou sobre o Brasil, já esteve no Brasil várias vezes por conta própria, já se apresentou com Battles aqui em 2007, falou sobre o novo álbum que eles vão lançar dia 18 de outubro, falou sobre várias coisas, por exemplo, como é ter uma banda agora em comparação ao passado, né? Ele que já tá há bastante tempo aí na carreira musical. Então vamos conferir aí essa entrevista exclusiva com John Stanier, que a Mari fez para 89, a Rádio Rock.
My first question is about Brazil. You guys came to play in 2007. I know it was a long time ago, but do you remember something from it?
Of course, yeah. I have been... That was my, let's see. That was my third time. No, fourth time. I personally have been to Brazil many times, but the band, that was Battles' first time in Brazil. And yeah, it was great. It was cool going to all the different cities and how all the cities were completely different, you know, like Belo Horizonte is different than Curitiba, that's different than São Paulo, that, you know, it was really, really cool. Oh, great.
You played in many places. Do you have something in mind, or what do you intend to do this time?
Well, we're only playing one show in São Paulo, so but we have a day off the next day, so hopefully I can hang out again in São Paulo, my favorite city there. And yeah, I don't know, just hang out and drink beer and eat food and stuff.
Yeah, you should eat barbecue, is the best.
Yeah.
So, you said about the gig. So you play at the Balaclava Fest this weekend, along with many alternative bands. So, in your opinion, what's the advantage of playing at a festival like this?
I don't think there's an advantage. I mean, I think it's just a different way of... I mean, I like really small shows. I like really big festivals. I mean, they're just completely different in their own ways. You can't really compare them. So I enjoy playing festivals. I think they're great. But I think this one is indoors, so I don't think it's an outdoor festival. But yeah, it should be cool. I'm really looking forward to it.
Yeah, it's indoor. It's like a big show. Okay, and about the band, you guys will release a new studio album on the 18th day of this month.
18th.
Yeah, yep. 18th. How was the process of writing and recording it?
I mean, obviously it was different this time around because it's just two of us. So that right there, it's very different. I think we spent a long time in New York writing the record. We recorded it in New York. This is the first record we've ever done where we recorded it at home, where we got to go home every night. So that was really nice. And yeah, we just spent a long time writing it. But now that there's only two of us, writing is much faster. So yeah, that's, we just wrote the record and recorded it in New York, and here it is.
Okay. So the Battles are known as a quite experimental band. Like, you guys always explore different things on each project. So what have you prepared for this new one?
I still think it's a Battles record, but I think it's radically different than all the other ones. We're definitely not just repeating what we just did on the last record. Now there's just two of us. So the songs are different. It's recorded in a different way. We worked with a producer this time who also mixed the record. So it sounds fresh and new, but it sounds fresh and new, but it's still a Battles record.
Oh, okay. And you have a lot of featurings, right? This album.
Yeah, we guest vocalists, yeah.
Oh, and how did the idea come? Like, how was working with many different musicians, especially the vocal?
Well, it's only the vocals. That's all. It's just singers.
Oh, okay.
Again, we didn't want to repeat what we did on the last record. The last record was an all instrumental record, so we wanted to have vocals this time around. And I think we wrote the songs first, and then we decided on what was going to have vocals and what wasn't going to have vocals. And we just kind of took it from there, and then we just contacted the people who we really wanted to be on the record, and we were very lucky in the sense that everyone, it happened, it was very easy.
Oh, have you worked with any of them before?
No, but we know everybody, but Shabazz Palaces, they did a remix of us, of Battle Song, and we've played with them live before on stage, so but he's the only person they are the only people we've ever worked with before.
I'm curious about the name of the album. Why did you choose USB Crypts?
It's a secret.
Oh, okay. All right. Do you have a favorite track from it?
No, that's too hard of a question. I like them all, of course. I don't like one more than another one. They all have a special place and special meaning.
Okay. You guys, you always had many past and side projects, even before the band, as you said. Do you think these have contributed for what the band has become now?
No, I don't think so, because I think we're much older and we've been playing music for most of our lives, and we know what we're doing, so it's not like I'm searching for my own sound. It's like I'm pretty established as far as like what I do, so I don't think I think when it's time to make a Battles record, it's I'm making a Battles record, and I might use influences, but that's from a long time ago. It doesn't really have, honestly, I don't really know. Maybe working with other people does come out in Battles music. I honestly don't know. I don't think so. I don't on purpose. I think when it's time I concentrate when it's a Battles record, trying to make it as Battles as possible.
And about the live presentations from you guys, how does it feel? What do you like the most about playing live?
I've always really enjoyed playing live. I think it's fun to recreate what you did on the record live. I think that's super fun and it's challenging. But I really enjoy that.
Right. Do you think today is easier or harder to have a band? How much does the internet help?
That's a very good question. I think in some ways it's a great question and a very difficult question to answer, because I think in some ways it's much better now, because you don't even need to be on a record label. You can just put it out by yourself, and you can tour and stuff like that. But on the other hand, it's streaming. It's hard to make money, so it's easy to put music out there, but it's difficult to make a living doing it, because it's not just about record sales anymore. It's like, because no one buys records anymore, so it's all just streaming, and it's almost impossible to make money off of streaming. So that's just another challenge. It's always, I feel like being an artist, trying to make a living being an artist is always extremely difficult, no matter where you live. There's always going to be some obstacle you have to overcome, or it's strange. So in some ways I think it's much better than before, and in other ways I don't think it's worse, but it's a little bit more difficult, I think. But it's just it's constantly changing. I mean, in 10 years, who knows where we'll be or what will be happening, So it's constantly changing. But if I had to choose between what is it like being in a band in 2019 versus like 1995, I would go with right now, because I feel like the artist has more control, but it's difficult to make money. So,
Yeah. Okay. Do you have a dream on the music scene that you haven't accomplished yet, but you would like to?
No, I feel like I've accomplished. Yeah, I don't know. I've never really had like this big goal that I want to achieve. I feel like just making a living, doing what I want to do, and making records that I like, and that that's enough for me.
All right. So tell me, what do you usually listen to? Like when you're alone?
Oh God, God, what do I usually listen to? Just all kinds of stuff. I know that's a terrible answer, but I don't only listen to one kind of music. I listen to many, many, many different things. I listen to a lot of podcasts, actually, like mix podcasts.
About something specific?
Like Beats in Space, Resident Advisor, those two I always listen to. They come out every week, so those are really good.
Okay. Last question. What did rock music teach you? Like the scene, being the scene.
What did it teach me?
Yeah.
What did rock music teach me? What did it teach me? I don't know. It made me, I think once I made the decision to really to dedicate my life to being a musician and not anything else, not having it be a hobby, I think it's hard. I mean, it's really hard, but I feel like you have to be true to yourself, and you have to be, or you'll be miserable. So I kind of followed what my heart said rather than what my head said, which sometimes is good and sometimes is bad, but it doesn't really matter. I mean, it's I don't know if rock has taught me anything, but I'm glad I chose this path. I can say that. So.
Okay, that was very great, John. Thank you.
Thank you.
Bye bye. Thank you.
Bye bye. Bye.
89, a Rádio Rock.